Well, I would love to lie to you and say that today's issue is full of stuff, but it's really just a bunch of talking, which sometimes is fine. This one, honestly, a little boring. Superman and Lois are talking about how Kurak is gone and Black Adam is a zombie now, and like millions of people are just zombies because that whole country is gone. And Superman's like, man, if Black Adam would have just let us help him. And Lois is like, oh, no, it's fine. Not everybody wants to ask for help and stuff. And they have a smooch. And Jimmy Olsen walks in and says, Superman and Lois are kissing. What's going on? What would Mr. Kent think? And Superman's like, oh, Jimmy, and Jimmy's like, I'm just joking. I've always known you were Superman. I'm not stupid. And he's like, well, how'd you know? He's like, I've taken like thousands of pictures of Superman, and you know, every photographer gets bored sometimes and draws glasses. Oh, why didn't you say anything? You're doing your whole thing. You didn't tell me, and I thought you didn't want to worry about it. Like, it's just nothing. But anyway, Lex Luthor and Cyborg want to talk to us, and they go, and there's a big meeting with all the superheroes at the fortress, and it's like, these anti-living, we've connected to a couple of satellites, but they're Luthor satellites, and they're old, so they're not on the network and stuff, but we got them. We can look at the planet. The anti-life are all gathering, and they seem to be going after life. So where they gather, there might be clusters. And this is where like the real meat of the issue comes, and it's not even that meaty. But everybody's like, okay, well, there's clusters of anti-living, then there must be survivors there. We should go save them. Talia al Ghul is like, no, let's just kill the zombies. And Lex Luthor's like, I agree. And you know, they're like, you have super heat vision there, Superman. You can just go and fry them all. And Superman's like, no. I believe they're still maybe alive, so I refuse to kill them. I'm not going to do that. And then like, oh, can someone talk sense into this guy? Wonder Woman, you are a warrior. What do you think? And she says, you know, I've fought plenty of wars next to Superman, and he's never killed anyone. And he always wins. So they're having a little argument over whether they should kill them or whether they should potentially cure them. And even Cyborg's like, I created this virus by accident, kinda, and I don't think there's a cure. They're dead, so let them be dead. But then they do say, if we are focusing on survivors, there's something we should look at in Central City. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, just kind of felt weird. That was not, it just, they just shoehorned it in there. It didn't really flow, and I think that wouldn't have been the way a conversation would have gone, because there's just another cluster of the anti-living in Coast City. But maybe they were acting slightly differently, because they were, but I don't know how they knew that. Anyway, that's beside the point. We go to Coast City, Central City, sorry. So we go to Central City, and there's just a bunch of anti-living zombies swarming on this one building in particular, and in this building there only appears to be two people alive. David Singh, the chief of police, who's on the Flash show, and Hartley Rathaway, the Pied Piper. They are, I believe, dating. They don't confirm it in this issue, but I believe in the regular continuity they are a couple. And Hartley Rathaway is the Pied Piper, and he's playing his flute and trying to control them, but he can't. It attracts them, but he can't control them. David Singh is like, it's okay, I got 2 bullets, because, you know, maybe we don't want to be zombies. And he's like, maybe we do. Maybe being a zombie is great. We don't know. Also, why do you only have 2 bullets? And the zombies break in, they're getting in there, he's like, what do you want to do? And he's like, I want to fight next to you. So they're like, okay, but then Martian Manhunter phases through the wall, and they put 2 bullets into him. But he's a ghost, so they phase through. He's not a ghost, but he's like a ghost. And then he grabs them by the back of their shirts and carries them away. And Superman's like, hey, why are all the zombies hoarding on here? And he's like, oh, I attracted them with my flute. See, I haven't read these ones ahead of time, so I don't know, but I'm pretty sure the Pied Piper's going to do something important. But the more important thing that we do need to discuss is the fact that Martian Manhunter is just carrying him by his shirt like this. He's just hanging there. And it's like, that wouldn't work. I know there's zombies and superheroes and stuff like that, and I don't know why I'm getting hung up on this, but like, you can't carry a grown adult by the scruff of their shirt. Okay. We can see my door here. Pardon the mess. Okay, maybe you can. Oh. Let's find out what happens tomorrow.